Hey folks, ET here coming at you with the pre-market prep. So let's get to it. All right, today I want to talk about how a bunch of people saw this positive flow here, this bullish, and then wondered why the market was going down. And I'm going to stress this as I always do when convergence is gray right here, right? Or let's put it this way. If price is moving contrary to flow, going down while we see bullish, convergence is likely gray. The few spots we got green, we saw a couple of pops for sure, especially late day there. The rest of the day was a slow grind down, so price was moving contrary to that positive flow. Look for those gray bars. We want them to be directional for a nice trend. So if these would have been green all day, we would have continued to trend up with that flow, plain and simple. We also finished with a green DEX because of that, even though we moved down, and we ended up finishing with a pretty nice move there at the end of the day as well. All right, jumping into our whale targets and our customer sentiment. Whale targets remain the same as roughly they were last night. Still no 640 on the board, as we mentioned the other night. Customers have slid quite a bit away from the short. The pop mode could be some profit taking. 620, 631, 632. So interesting there. We're at 634.29 in the overnight session. Nothing to worry about if you're not trading it. We'll keep on going from there. Largest dark pool still at the ag, right around the same spot as it was last night when we made the video. So no difference there. Mark them on your charts or use the DP bot ping like I do. That is the chart that I tweet out every single morning. Jumping into our gamma. All right, we're at 634.30. So we're sitting right around this spot right here in between all of these. So our largest attractions are still 625, 633, and 635. Huge room up over 632 if we get a bunch of crazy bullish flow to 650. And if we don't hold 32, we get back below it, we've got room down to 624 on the ag. Fridays and the ag usually look a little bit alike. Let's go ahead and take a look at tomorrow, 8-8. And see what that brings to the table for us. So tomorrow, 8-8, click it one more time here, make sure we got it, then we'll zoom back in for everybody. So tomorrow, 8-8, not too much different. We don't see the huge pull on 625 that we do there. We do see 633, so we're already in this range in the overnight session. Once again, we lose that 632-ish spot on down into 623, which is a little bit different than what we saw on the ag. And if we can somehow stay above 632, we have room to 637 before we see a little bit of stop again at 641. So very wide range. Seen a lot of choppy Fridays. Let's hope that we get to cover a good portion of the upper or lower range, plain and simple, instead of chopping around. So easiest look, got to hold 632 and get bullish flow with convergence, folks, to get upside. Got to lose 632 and get bearish flow or even bullish flow without convergence like we saw today to get down to 625. All right, that's all for now. Everybody have a good night. Stay safe out there and go get that Oprah money.